Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. For this video we'll be going through a unboxing of the Gundam Geminass 01, and this is in the high grade 1 to 144 scale. This is from the Gundam Wing G-Unit side story, and this was released back in 2020 by Bandai Spirits. And I will say in brackets, even though the box doesn't look like it, this is also P-Bandai. So that's usually going to bring some souls back to Earth, unfortunately. So yes, Geminass 01. So this is actually a bit of a revive. So there was a number of G-Unit kits released back in the day. Back in the day, I believe was pre-2000s. So those kits were, they weren't terrible, but they weren't great either. Probably great for the time, but age unfortunately has not been very kind to them. So it's actually nice that Bandai has gone back and, whilst unfortunate it's P-Bandai, is going through and redoing those particular kits. So here we have the front of the Geminass 01 in its, so this isn't the model, this is your usual traditional CGI art. So that's the front. On the bottom, however, we do have images of the actual kit itself. So front and back. Have some action poses with some of its armaments, so beam sabers, shield, beam rifle, and there are allegedly some gimmicks within it to help with dynamic posing, and here we go, the weapons that were previously mentioned. On the side of the box, in unsurprisingly non-P-Bandai look, same on that side, and then on the top of the box your usual stuff, and then a bit of a blurb about G-Unit. These kits do fall in the high grade After Colony line in Gundam Wing, and there's a bit of a breakdown of the unit. So it should definitely be a nice revamp of the kit from two and a half decades ago. I actually have built the Geminass. It definitely was a fun build. I mean, definitely don't get me wrong. But yes, age was not very kind to it. So now that we've had a look outside the box, let's have a look inside. And we have 3 bags of runners and a color manual. For something that's P-Bandai, it definitely doesn't look P-Bandai, which does make me wonder if there was an intent to put it out into potentially, I think America has a bit of an open market these days, where every other country deems it a P-Bandai. America is fortunate that the divide is blurred. Very jealous, but oh well. Anyway, I will crack open these plastic bags and we will have a better look at the included runners. Okay, with everything now out of the bags, so here we have the manual for the Geminass 01. So the actual kit on display on the front, and various bits of information about the mobile suit and its armaments. On the back, a bit of a rehash on what we saw on the outside of the box. Surprisingly, this is in both Japanese and English, and once again, for something that was P-Bandai, it's deceptively not P-Bandai looking. So we've got some commentary about its backpack, its accelerate rifle, the beam swords, and the G unit shield. And then once again, what is G unit? A color guide at the bottom, predominantly white, blue, and grey, with a bit of red and a bit of yellow. So, having a look, let's skip the colour splash page. In fact, we'll do that. Parts list: 2As, 2Bs, 2Cs, polycap, beam saber, sticker A, and sticker B. Nice that they include 2 sticker sheets. One will be your foil stickers, the other one will be your transferred style. And I'm assuming, given that there's 2 of each runner, it's obviously for arms, legs, things like that. That'd be cool to look through in a moment. In terms of the build, we have usual build the body, build the head, arms, feet and legs. Maybe it's just me, it feels a little bit simplistic, but given the original kits, this is probably still a huge revamp. There's left leg and the waist, so that's not too bad. I mean, it does still look like it will have some detailed areas. I mean, just this part of the leg build caught my eye with this small piece going into the kneecap, so it looks like it will have some detailing actually coming through the armor, which is actually quite cool for a high grade. Backpack, the shield, which actually surprisingly does have some color separation. If I remember correctly, the original did not. Same with the rifle actually. Will actually have some color separation. So color accuracy, this kit is winning from its predecessor. Put the beam sabers in. We're going to put some of the marking and action base. So that's pretty cool. That's the instruction booklet, which we will come back to. Now, in terms of the stickers, so foil stickers, not too bad. Eyes will be your stock standard. There'll be some for various camera lenses and things like that. And the rest look like they'll either be just some minor detailing and some probably internal thruster detailing. So it's not terribly color inaccurate, but thankfully it's still a relatively small foil sticker sheet. And in terms of the other stickers, so this is the transfers. Let me just hold this with 2 hands because it's catching some of the wind. Not too bad, just unit markings and things like that. Probably won't use them, but it's still very cool that they're included. Looking at the runners, so runners A1 and A2. In fact, A2 is a copy of the right side of A1. Take that away. So A1 is a multicolored frame runner, primarily blue, red, white and yellow. Detailing is actually quite nice on some of these parts. I'm not sure how well the camera will work in my favor. But yeah, the detailing is very impressive for a kit that has a bit of a simplistic vibe. So there should be a panel lining dream / nightmare. So that was the A runner. B, so B1 and B2. B2 is a copy of the bottom left of B1. So this is in grey. So this will be joints. Some of your weapons are here, so the rifle, the shield, some hand options, and obviously this will be for your various thrusters, joint connections and things like that. Once again, very nice detailing. On to the C's, so C1 and C2. C2 being a copy of the top part of C1. So putting that aside, so C1 all in white. So the top part, given there was a copy, will be, looks like centered shoulder. A lot of it's probably for the legs. I suspect that's the beam saber, and the other half of the barrel on the rifle. And then down here, probably head, waist, and things like that. This is part of the shield. This is the back of the head. Just looking at the back of the head, for some reason, it just gives me this weird sandrock vibe. So that's C1, C2. In terms of polycaps, PC002, nothing to write home about. It's pretty stock standard. And lastly, we have SB13. So these are your beam saber effects, and these are the rounded tips, not the flat tips. If the camera wants to behave, maybe if I let you do that. There you go. Okay, so there you have it, the unboxing of the Gundam Geminass 01. Very deceptive P-Bandai kit, because it doesn't look like it's P-Bandai. Yet I can assure you, it was definitely P-Bandai. I know Geminass 02 was released. I think I have one, I can't remember. That'll be a long story in its own right, but anyway, that'll be for another video. Yeah, so hopefully I'll stick around and build this up. For some reason, I always go through a bit of a wing phase, usually around now because of Endless Waltz being a quote-unquote Christmas movie. So I'll probably try and build this in the early part of the new year. Or by the time this video is published, it will already be the new year. But stick around, have a look. Definitely check out Instagram for updates. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link down below. Thanks again for your support to help grow this channel. It is appreciated. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya.